harder, in now. Tighter. Get it back, get it back. Gas, 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 gas. Come on! Get in!
I see the world completely differently to how I did as a sighted person. It took me a while to actually realise that I lost my sight. I don't think I wanted to believe it for a while. I just thought, because it went so quickly, it might come back. But when you're desperate, you kind of hold on to everything. It's been 6 years or so since I've been behind the wheel of a car. And it's funny how quickly things get back to you. The sound of the engine, the gear changes, the clutch, the brake. But then driving and not knowing where you're driving, that's the insane part. All I'm focused on is the instructions from my left-hand side.
Go on, gas, 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 gas.
I'm just purely concentrating on what Mark is saying.
Off the brakes, turn in.
I kind of forget that I can't see. It's crazy just to think that I'm actually doing this, and I've got an amazing instructor beside me who kind of has to be a bit nutty to do what he's doing. Being on a Top Gear test track, driving the GT86, dream come true. You always imagine doing this in a reasonably fast car. You watch Top Gear and you kind of think, oh, I can do better than that. But the fact that I'm actually doing this, but doing this as a blind person is incredible. There's a guy sitting next to me, knowing full well how far he can push me and knowing my ability. It's absolutely mind-boggling that I'm actually here. I came into this thinking, if I can do 2 minutes 30, that would be amazing. The fact that we're doing it quicker than 2 minutes 30 and we're under the 2 minute mark is fantastic, but I still reckon we could get faster than that.
Right a bit, left a bit.
To be behind the engine of a fast car, knowing full well I'm in control, it feels like I'm floating. I feel the engine, I feel the vibrations, and do you know what? I feel powerful. I feel like I did when I was a teenager back in a car.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go on, go. Good. Let it rev a bit more. Don't change early. Don't change early. Change. Good. Tighter. That's it, to the left.
Driving the GT86, I can feel everything through my fingers, through my feet. I can hear the car, I can hear the engine, I can feel the power.
Let it go on, go on, bit of gas, go on, bit of gas, over the finish. Come on, get in. Time for the final run was 1:46. Amazing, mate, really well done.
Blindness is always there, it's always going to be in my life. But I don't wake up in the morning and think, oh my God, I'm blind. What do I do? I just get on with it. And it's easy to say now, but believe me, 5 years ago it wasn't. I have an amazing wife who put arms around me. She gave me hugs when I needed it. She helped me up when I needed to get up. And she gave me the motivation. She gave me the love that's got me to where I am. It's made us who we are. And from that, we have an amazing young son, 2.5-year-old boy. In my head, I can see a smile on his face. I'm hoping he's proud of what his dad's achieved, but I don't want him ever to grow up thinking Daddy's not able to do this. If anything, I want him to grow up and think being blind hasn't stopped my dad from achieving things. We do it differently, but we do it together. And that's what it's all about.